What's going on, folks? Today I was out here doing some work. It's starting to rain, so I'm gonna shut it down. But I was pissed off because I messed up one of my grass cutters, and so now I got to go buy a new one. So I was kind of pissed about that. I got to spend money on it. But then when I thought about it, it made me think about an old story that I heard a while back. And I like to tell stories, but there was a guy, and he was on a mountaintop. He was offered two things. One was $1 million, and the other one was vast knowledge. And y'all gonna see where I'm going with this. But my mower is gonna see where I'm going with this in a minute when I take it to the scrap yard. But so this person is on the mountaintop, before the heavens, and they're given a choice: $1 million or and this is all relative to my experience today, but $1 million or knowledge. What is knowledge? Is knowledge how to make money or how to score or something, women or scheme or something. See, these are low-level things. But the person chose knowledge. And that knowledge opened up a can of infinite wisdom. Now, how does this apply to the situation at hand? Well, I'm out of a mower, right? Pissed off. But is it really worth it? Is my anger really worth it when I think about it? Because it's not. It's just a mower. I can go get another mower, right? Even if I didn't have money to get a mower, I could still get another mower at some point. So it's not really something that's so damning to me that I have to lose my better energy. And that's what many of us do. See, that's what this talk is about. Why is this world such a place of destruction and misery? Because there are people who prepare those things. Those people are actually in pain. This is all clinical. On a spiritual level, there's love. And love is the thing that heals. But when you people think love, I don't know what your construct in your mind of love is. It could be hugging people, but yeah, it is that. It is literally that. Right? There's a bigger universe at large. And the reason why no one, I would imagine, wants to talk to you is because you simply are not connected to God. And that's what this is also a follow-up to, I had a talk with one of my friends last week, and I did a video about it. And, these are really deep discussions. People like to talk about this stuff for their various reasons, about my concepts and everything. But it's really as simple as that, is that the misery and pain that you've experienced in your world is at your own hands. So that lawnmower, right, is not worth anything, right? My actual knowledge of something is better than me worrying about that lawnmower. I can get another lawnmower. You see what I'm saying? The fact that I'm alive, the fact that I understand, higher things, that's a good thing. That's a blessing. A blessing is better than $1 million. See? $1 million can do nothing for you, but the infinite knowledge of something helps you understand your conscious, walk. Right? So imagine going through your life and not worrying about certain things because you understand something else because of that knowledge. Okay? And it's great. Just imagine like a big old pit covered with leaves and brush, and there's a big, massive, gaping hole under that brush. Okay? And you watch someone one day, y'all walk, and they fall in that hole. And then they repatch the hole and put brush back over it another day, and you're walking and with some other person, and they say, oh, I'll take a walk over there in that brush. And you say, no, I'm not doing it. And the reason why you're not doing it is because you actually know that there's a hole under the brush. You see? The knowledge of understanding why that brush is a pitfall, because you've seen it, blesses you, right? The knowledge of the heavens, or anything that you want to know, that because you just know in your heart, that blesses you. That helps you get through this world and the bullshit and the foolishness, you know. But you have to understand that it's all a constructive higher consciousness. If you don't get that, then you can't be one with that, you know. So it's not really a problem, you know, when you have your days going bad. Say you're going to work, you get a flat tire, you're cussing out people, and is it worth that? To you it is, because you're serving something selfish in your own egos. You know, when I talk about narcissism, a narcissist is literally, you know, a demoniac or something. A narcissist is literally that type of person who will feed on the energy of that negativity in that space when they create these situations for you. You know, a narcissist will laugh at your pain. You know, and that's what makes them bad. You know, can we correct it? Maybe. We want to try. But this is the problem with the world. In so many ways, being selfish. I talked about spiritual technology. Y'all didn't get that, right? You know, the blessings of God in your technology will always make it prosper. If it's designed to not exploit, then obviously it will be a prosperous thing. Everyone will benefit. But in a low-level world of low-level emotions, people who are selfish because they want to make themselves feel better. It's not really about anybody else. In these worlds, this is what you get. Because if y'all do understand that you live on a world and there's like a tree, because there's infinite number of worlds around you. You are all stupid. You know, whether you know, your constructive what your life is relative to everything else. You think literally, like I use these terms, that the sun rises and sets on your ass, and it doesn't. You're the dummies, right? You're the low level people. You're the people that really don't have anything. You don't have spiritual technology. You know, because if you had it, you would do something to exploit it, and it would harm someone. See, you're not even right in your hearts. That's why I say it's more than just a mind thing in this world about elevating the world in general. It's more about your heart consciousness, your connection to God. If you have a connection to God, then obviously you won't exploit. You see? Right? I try to talk to you guys about a free society, a society where everyone is working. Right? I talk to you about that. And you and the lazy people who are in a negative space in their minds may feel that that's not a good thing. But that's why you're lazy. That's why you have a problem that you need to fix. You have a characteristic that you need to take care of. The laziness, that is negative. So there's a lot of people in this world who have these characteristics that create the world that you live in. Right? Yeah, we can imagine, we can want to have a better world, but we have to be active to make that world better. It just takes a person. It literally is as simple as one person, every person that's listening, or anybody, just simply being something else. If you are something that's polluting or hurting, then be something else. And it's not that big of a deal, you know. The life you think you have, the job, the freaking car you drive, these are stupid things. Do you understand? In a situation, right? And remember, everything that's happening, any hurricane, anything that can happen that's catastrophic, is in the hands of something higher than you. I'm telling you that. So when you don't respect or appreciate those things and they happen, then I don't know what to say about that. But you know, it shows something. It shows that your society is not going to prosper and why it hasn't. Okay. You know, spiritual technology is not about getting something so you can sell it to somebody. It's about literally having something where everybody is a neighbor. Everybody is contributing to the society, right? And everything runs, and all of the fruit grows, and all of the water flows, and everything happens just magically. You know why? Because God is in the society. And when you don't believe, right, because God is right there listening, He's in everything. He's in the wall you're talking at, or the person you're talking at when you're saying you don't believe. So why would you get a blessing? Right? And it's not really your fault. That's why I said I don't know how to look at this, because I know that most of the people are fools just based on their life. They were thrown into this pit of foolishness, and they've been constructed in their minds to think a certain way and believe themselves a certain way. Not realizing that the air they breathe, all of these things are in the hands of something higher than you, that's taking care of a duty for you to have that ability to live in this type of comfort. You know, for this experience is what I'm saying. There are better experiences, but you're here for a purpose. That's what I'm saying. So it's not so you know, some power tools or something breaking down, or something breaking down in your house or something, or you know, you don't have the money to get this, you got a parking ticket or a speeding ticket and you're worried. And these are things that are just really trivial things in the bigger picture, and I'm serious. If you like the air that you breathe, if you like living life, then that is the most important thing for you to consider when you're thinking about, you know, this experience and what you're enjoying. You know? So I'm going to get on down to the hardware store and somewhere and see if I can get me, look at some mowers or something. But, and it's going to rain anyway. I may not get to do it today. It may not even been meant for me to do it today. But everything is in the hands of something higher, right? And y'all just need to understand that. I love bad behavior, folks. But I love when I see people, which I rarely see, who appreciate the world that they live in. Literally, I'm talking about from the grass to the sky. Everything. Because you are literally taking for granted that everything has a function and a duty. If the plants stop doing their duty, think about it. Y'all look at these things as if they're inanimate, but they are actually alive, and you know that. So somehow that means in your mind, your life force and theirs don't equal. Really, on some level, I believe they're higher spiritual than you are, because you don't understand these things about these things. A tree will live for thousands of years or something, hundreds of years. You know. And y'all just, I don't know, but y'all need that. Y'all need those trees to take in the carbon dioxide so y'all can have oxygen. Everything has an official duty that's serious to your life. But when you're displaced from everything else, then you start exploiting everything else. You exploit the fuel, you exploit the resources. You know, the animals. You're fucking just think about the stuff you guys are doing. Just remember, there are just trillions of things higher than you looking, watching your moves. And then one day, if they decided, because the power is not in your hands, if they decided, if God himself decides whatever he wants to do, whenever that time comes, whenever he decides, it will be done. It is nothing you can do about it. You are literally a figment of consciousness, you know? And because you have separated yourselves and your egos from the consciousness, then you may have to pay for something. I don't know. But I'm not going to make this talk about that. I'm just going to say that you guys don't worry about stuff that is not important. Be happy that you're breathing air. Think about the blessing you have to have a reality in the first place. You'll get what I'm saying one day. Y'all will get what I'm saying. Pick up my book, I Love Bad Behavior. It's on Amazon. You can pick it up on my website, thinkbehavior.info. I'm going to go pick up a more or something if I can. You guys have a nice day. Take care.